Hey everybody, Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, joined by Tony, known as LowerClassHero, on the Discord servers. We've already been making some videos with him, but if you're not familiar, he's one of our top volunteers and contributors to Ravaged, responsible for things like taking care of the point system, the army builder, tabletop simulator, tons of editing, lots of suggestions and everything like that. So this week, and for us, we're filming all week and really finalizing the Steel Specter rules to the point where they're really ready for tons of playtesting. There's the obvious stuff you got to change, and then there's going to be little tweaks along the way that we need playtesters' help for. So if you want to help playtest, I got a link below to our Discord server. All the rules are available for free. You can proxy models, or you can buy the STLs for the Steel Specters on the Frontier, or on My Mini Factory, or on the Kickstarter that we're about to do, or are in the middle of doing, depending on when this video goes up. Links below. So if you want to help support Ravaged, that's the best way to do it, is to buy some Steel Specters or to pledge in the game found for Ravaged, as it's getting to that stage where we're about to be able to get it out. So fingers crossed that we don't have any more delays. So anyway, so we're playing Steel Specters versus Immari. One major change. Sorry, Tony, I know Tony hasn't talked yet. Say hi, Tony.
Hey.
There he is, that's his voice. It's not just me. But one of the major changes that we have made that we're trying out today is removing detachments. So Tony, tell us just really quickly why you think we should do that.
First of all, for fun, because I've heard a lot of people, including me, say list building would just be so much more fun or less stressful if I could just take whatever I want. I want to take a bunch of bikes with Delia, so why not? And in playtesting, we haven't found that there's anything you can do as far as building a list that can break the game, like maybe 1 or 2 units, but not really.
So the biggest offense that you've seen is bringing the 20 wound models in a 300 point game.
Yeah. 600
points is your standard size, so 300 point. If you think of Warhammer 40K, 600 points is like playing at 1500 points, and 300 points then would be about half that. So just imagine playing a 750 point game of a 40K and you bring an Imperial Knight kind of thing, where it's just like, it doesn't really work at that points level.
Usually Horde versus Elite is the big problem, but I played 2 games where I filled my entire deployment zone with models, but still lost. It was close, but still lost, so that doesn't break the system.
So we decided that, which is interesting because we've had, the rule book is literally about to get started printing, and so I had to rush in there and be like, okay, take out this one section on detachments. And I feel confident about that because I've found the same thing over the past few weeks as I've built lists. I keep getting annoyed that I'm like, I just want this unit. I don't want that. I have to bring that core unit. Is it really a big deal? But I'm like, no, I believe in the detachments. But the more we've played, the more I realize, no, it's not actually an issue to bring that extra support. So we're going to try that. So there's no detachments as of now. And we can always add them back in later, like in a tournament pack or something, if we find that we really need to worry about that balance. But I don't think we're going to have to. Anyways, enough rambling. We're just going to jump in and start setting up and play a game of Ravaged.
We play and call it work.
We're playing the first scenario, taking ground, because it's a nice solid scenario for playtesting brand new stuff, like not having detachments. This one has 4 objectives, 1 in the middle like this for each player, so there's another one right. Are you on top of it? You're on top of it, right there. And then we have 2 in the middle on either side. So essentially, yours is worth 1, the middle ones are worth 2, the opponent's is worth 4. And then you get a bonus 2 victory points for whoever kills the most units. And that's it. Whoever has the most victory points at the end of 4 rounds is the winner. And it has the same rule as usual that at the beginning of each battle round, whoever is losing gets to have an additional boost token. And so on my side, not going by the normal detachment rules, but I want to try out a few things. We've got the Telrathi Lieutenant because we've changed her ability. It used to be handing out stealth to spectral soldiers specifically, but now when she activates, she can pick a core unit within 12 and give them stealth. And then I just want to bring the militia, or the other lieutenant, because the field officer, or whatever he's called, because he's a solid aura guy, like inspiring, battle synergy, target coordination, all that stuff, and just want to see how well he kind of fits in. And the Bladeburn captain has had a bunch of changes as well as the prosecutor. And so I want to see how they all fare with those changes. And then I got the instigators and the roller derby guys, the spectral engagement droids. And then we're facing a lot of units on the other side. He decided to go more unit heavy with the Pathfinders, lots of infantry, the shield wardens, the banner, of course, the herald. And what's that guy's name again? The Whirly Derby guy?
Pacifier?
Yeah, the pacifier. He's awesome, with an engineer in there as well. And so there's lots of infantry, and some of the shield maidens on the other side too. Lots of infantry on that side against a more elite list. We'll see how that fares. I'm scared of his list, but at the same time, really have no idea what to expect. So let's find out.
I'm scared of your list too.
Are you scared of my list?
Made good changes. Yeah, I'm excited.
Okay, good. Let's see what happens. Let's draw the first token. Before we get started, actually, you did have one change you made.
Yep. So I have the mechanic, which lets me choose one of 3 upgrades. So I'm going to give this unit of Pathfinders an extra AP on their weapons.
So that lasts for the whole game.
Yep.
Draw the first token. Okay. Drum roll. What do we got? That is my commander. I'm actually happy to get that. Normally I don't like having my stuff drawn because we're going to use it on the lieutenant. And before she activates, she chooses a core unit to give them stealth. So I'm going to give stealth to my unit of drones. So now you can't shoot them if you're more than 12 inches away. And even if you are within range, it'll be -2 to hit them. And then I'm just going to do a run. Not really necessarily going to use that full movement. Just have her pop up to here. Next draw. Oh, that's me again. My elite. I don't want to have all my guys go first because that puts me in a bad position. I'd rather you move up and then I start shooting you, not vice versa. Because this objective is kind of out in the open. So because I could just take these guys and pop onto that objective, but that kind of leaves them open to a lot of fire. So I will activate them anyways and do a run. And I'm just going to come into the ruins and try to hide the best I can. We're going to pop over there. So rather than grab the objective early on and risk just being deleted before they get a chance to do anything, I'll get ready for the next turn. Next draw. Hey, it's yours. Good. You're elite. Activating your shield wardens. You could have done the Pathfinders, but you're worried about what the drones will do. So hopefully my drones will activate before your Pathfinders, or hopefully for you.
They're going to wait. So these guys are just going to run into the ruins.
It's going to pop up. We've declared, so basically you always have to agree with your opponent what the terrain does. I have a list in the rule book of suggestions for what terrain does, but you always, before the game, say, hey, this is heavy cover, this is light cover. So we're treating every wall of the ruins as line of sight blocking, even if it's like this big gap that you can see through. If that breaks your immersion, well, you decide to do differently with your opponents, because I like the fact that there's places to hide. And then the buildings are heavy cover and barrels and crates are light cover. And if you're blocked by like the board, then that's light cover as well. Next poll is you.
Either of these.
You're
All
it's
right,
your
I guess they are
Pathfinders.
going.
Yeah. Hey, love it or hate it, this does change your strategies by having the random token pull. So what are you going to do with the Pathfinders? You've obviously got to worry about a counter-offensive.
Yeah.
So do you take the early offensive onto
No, not yet.
the thing, or do you hide?
They're going to pop over here and take some shots.
Just trying to take some long bomb shots?
Yep.
Okay. So they're going to pop down. And remember, it's just a unit leader that draws line of sight.
Everyone else is going to stay in cover.
Yeah, the rest of them you can kind of use. So the position of your other models, for the most part, doesn't matter except for cover and how close you are to the enemy, because it's measured always from the unit leader to the nearest model. So you can see around this corner, and what are you going to fire at? I guess it's really just the instigator mechs, because the characters right now have stealth with units nearby. So long range, you're hitting on 8s, but every hit is 2 hits. Because they're just, whatever they're called. 1.
Just 1.
So 2 hits. I have armored 1, so I ignore your AP 1. So I'm back to just my 6-up defense. I don't have any cover, because they haven't gone yet to turn it on.
They have AP 2.
For AP 2?
From the
Oh, you upgraded their AP.
Yep.
So it's actually 7-up, so that gets through too.
Nice.
So one does 2 damage total. That's right, you gave them armor-piercing rounds. So we lose 2 wounds on one of them, down to 3. So some minor damage, and then it's your core.
All right, so this unit of infantry is just going to pop out behind cover here and take shots at the same instigator mechs.
Yeah, once again, just if you're lucky, you can, even at this range, you can still do some damage. Won't be rolling really well, but they have reaping on their guns too, so every hit at that high number will be 2 hits. Long range on them as well, so they're hitting on 9s, but every hit will be 2 hits because they have reaping on their guns too, as they rat-tat-tat away. So 2 of them go through. Now the interesting thing about shooting at these guys now before they got to activate is they have a new ability to give themselves heavy cover.
Yep.
By basically deploying their feet into the ground. So you'd be at -1 to hit, so that would have been 10s, and I'd have a 5-up save instead of a 6-up. So already we can see that 2 of these saves I wouldn't even have to take. So it's really important, the order of operations here. So 6-up saves. There's no AP on these weapons.
Nope.
Failed 2. So the extra defense wouldn't have mattered, but I would have maybe taken 1 less damage. Doesn't manage to kill one yet. Oh no, I'm totally getting it wrong. It's this guy that has the digging mechanic. They don't have that. So ignore everything I just said, except how it pertains to the prosecutor. Hey, you'd really like 1 down before they get drawn. So draw me an elite, would you?
Nope.
It's a boost. So you're going to boost to the prosecutor, and he gains swift and fly. Now you weren't thinking of charging these guys because the banner also gives them +2 moves, so it's an 18-inch charge, which is absurd in Ravaged Star. But you were just out. You were about 3/4 of an inch too far away to be able to make that charge. So do you still want to boost him, or do you want to do something different?
Give me a second.
So you will still boost him.
Yep.
He'll gain swift and fly. Not really going to use the swift though. You're just going to use the fly.
Yeah, just.
So he's going to leap up onto the building, like so. And then he's going to shoot down at those guys in the ruins. Okay. So 3 shots in on 5s. Nice and simple. Nope, just 3 shots. Just 3 shots.
Yeah.
But to roll 5. What the heck? And they all missed. Oh. They weren't necessarily going to do much damage, but they had stun.
Yeah, I just wanted the stun.
So you could actually just make them shaken. Okay, well. Yay. I have to be next.
Yep.
So draw until you get a green one. Hey, my boost. Off camera is a lot of deliberating because with boosts, it's lots of different cool options you have. But in the end, I decided to go with the Telrathi Field Officer and choose his boost where he gains swift, but he also gets to choose any unit within 12 inches that's not engaged, and they can make a free move action. And I'm going to use it on the prosecutor, so I'll do that first. Actually, no, I'll do him first. Although it's probably, no, they would have to go first. It's just that it can move through him, but he can't move through it, so I got to be careful where it ends up. So immediately the prosecutor will pop up to there. And then with swift, I will do a run action and pop up over here, getting stealth from that unit. I'm not going to take that objective because I would not be able to get stealth. Change my mind. This guy's scary. Him standing up there is terrifying.
Yeah.
Just terrifying. So I'm going to pop this guy right here and put the blade burn, or put the field officer up there. Has to be you next now because I got my boost. So pull out a purple. Hey, you got it. Oh, no.
Yeah, trade boosts.
What's your boost going to be?
So I'm going to boost the mechanic. He is going to move 6 inches into cover here. And then he is going to use the well-maintained ability on this guy.
And improve
Pacifier, and improve the accuracy of all of his weapons by 1.
For the rest of the game.
For the rest of the game.
Okay. Has to be me next, and you got my boost! Okay, we're just doing all our boosts now. Boost, 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 boost. I'm going to boost the drones. It's a hard choice, but I'm going to turn on their target coordination and target lock aura. So it's a 12-inch aura. Anything in that will not get cover. And any of my units within 12 inches of them, not including themselves, get +1 to hit in close combat. And shooting. And then I'm going to pop up over here. So I'm going to pop up here. Now the hard choice is who to fire at. Because I could just mow down the Pathfinders as much as possible, but I think the Prosecutor and the Instigators will be able to do that pretty well. Although the Instigators will be better against, they got a little bit of both. So I'm either going to fire at the Pathfinders or the Infantry. I will fire at the Pathfinders. That is my choice. I know on the video it looked instant, but it was a hard choice. 6s to hit, 9s are reaping. You got 7 up defense. Oh, nope, the one missed. Doesn't count if it's not in there. Ooh, that's not good.
That's bad.
So it kills 3.5 of them. So 3 of them die, and 1 of them takes a wound. Or you put the wound token on the unit. Really, the rules say that the models take it, but we just play it that the unit takes it. But it's easier to write the rules as the model's taking it.
Same thing I did
5
yesterday.
up leadership. As elites, they get that. Oh, nope. They are shaken. Hey, double whammy. I'm pretty happy with that, as I should be, obviously. Mm-hmm. We're both out of boost, so it's just gonna be regular stuff. You had to go next though, so core. What are you gonna activate?
The Immari infantry. They're just gonna run straight towards that objective. They can't quite get all the way there, even with the War Herald, but
just want to close the ground anyways, right?
Yep.
They get the extra 2-inch movement because of the Herald, so 11 inches. We'll pop them forward, just out of range of this objective. So it's going to be an interesting draw for second turn about who gets to go first because we're both positioned to do damage. No. Wouldn't mind if you just keep drawing yours at this point. Let me go last. Oh, thank you. Oh, wait, your support already went.
He's already activated.
So it doesn't really count. And your commander, your Herald.
War Herald.
War Herald has to go. He doesn't want to get sniped for some reason. He's going to stay in cover.
He's going to hold this.
And it's you again, but you...
He's already gone?
Yeah, you've already gone because you boosted the other commander. Just pulling all your tokens out, eh? And your elite. So. You got your IWD support specialists. Their weapons are only short range, so they're just going to run. They do have a nice 12-inch aura that gives you +1 defense and counts as difficult terrain to me, because they have this repulsion field going on.
That's right.
So right in the middle of everything is going to slow me down and protect most of your army.
Right.
Next draw will be you again, right? Yeah. Hey, look at that.
My core.
So only have one unit left to activate at all. Your Shield Maidens. What are they going to do?
I think they're going to run around the corner, see if they can get some shots. Otherwise, they're just going to sprint.
Shield Maidens are just going to run into this building. So nobody's really grabbing that objective yet. We're all dancing around it. It'll come really down to the order of operation of the tokens. That's all of the Immari units. I still have 2 more of my units to go. We know there's no boosts on them, so it's just a matter of... Oh, 3 of mine. I got the captain as well. We'll just see what order I go. All right, who's going first? My core is done. You just had to draw the one that I can't do. And then we have my commander. We're going to use the captain, who's going to do a move. And we're going to try to turn off all the auras, because essentially auras do not exist when you are shaken. And my gun has stun, which means you'll have to do a leadership test as I hit you. And if I somehow manage to hit you 3 times and kill 3 guys, because I only have 3 shots, then you'll have to take 2 leadership tests. That second one's not likely, though. Hit on 3s, 8s are piercing. 2 hits. 7-up saves. You fail both, so 2 die. Well, that does decrease your aura, at least. I do have stun on my weapon, so 5+, you will be shaken. Ooh, you're shaken. Do want to point out that, so they're shaken, so their aura is turned off. But the aura was only ever coming from the unit leader. And that way we avoid any jankiness. I know you had positioned this way, but that's because you're used to the Gorkog's leaderless ones, and so theirs come from everybody, because you can keep choosing different guys.
This is the center too, so I was trying to clog up the charge lane.
There was a move block strategy right there too. But yeah, either way, that guy being in the middle there, the one with the big white beard, it's actually within 12 inches of pretty much your whole army. It's a big aura, even with it just on one model. Commander. And I have my commander who's already gone because it was boosted.
Okay.
So we just have an elite and a support to go.
Elite.
So I'll activate them. I'm going to move up to here. That grabs the objective and just gets in medium range of the Pathfinders.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Yeah, I was going to split them between the Pathfinders and the infantry, but let's just fire everything at the Pathfinders. We're hitting on 6s with their anti-armor weapons, and 8-up is piercing. Oh, only 1 hit. 7-up defense or die. Die. Well, that was disappointing. I wanted to finish off the unit and score those 2 victory points, but I did not. We don't have to draw tokens anymore because I only have 1 more thing and there's no boost tokens. So it's my support. So the Prosecutor's going to move up. Hard choice. I want to finish off that Pathfinder, but I really want this unit to be gone. Because you've got the Herald hiding in that building, which means normally when you're shaken, you got -2 leadership to unshake, but you've got an inspiring aura, which won't do that. So you're actually quite likely, there are 5-ups. They both have a 60% chance to unshake, and I don't like those odds. So I'm going to fire everything into these 3. It's only 4 shots, so I'm not likely to kill all 3. We're hitting on 5s. 8s are piercing. So we only got 2, but 1's an extra AP. So 1 8-up defense. Oh, made it. And a 10 defense.
No.
Dies. Yeah, so not as effective as I would like. I should have done that. Now that I saw I only killed 1, totally should have shot the Pathfinder. So that's the end of round 1. Neither of us killed an entire unit. You took 4 wounds off of this model, and I killed 4 Pathfinders and 3 of your support specialists. So I did more damage, but didn't kill any complete units. And you hold your back objective. I hold mine, so that's a 1 point each. But I do hold this side objective, which brings the score to 3-1, which means you'll get the extra boost token in round 2. Feeling good?
Yeah, I'm not so worried about the damage. I'm more worried that that guy really, that unit's shaken. That's the big thing.
Yeah, their aura is off. But I'm terrified of this.
Yeah, kept him safe at least.
Yeah, if you draw a boost token right away, then I am in serious trouble. But if I get to go next with whatever I want, I might be able to shake this guy before he has a chance to do anything. So let's find out what happens in round 2. This is always, in every game of Ravaged Star, the most nerve-wracking token pull
Yeah.
of the entire game.
Especially because you have so many choices
Yes.
on both sides.
So do not pull a purple boost. That's all I ask. One of my elites. You know what? I'll take it. It's not exactly what I wanted, but I'll take it. Hard choice. I can literally charge whatever I want because it's a 5-inch engagement range. But I am going to charge 12 inches to here, and it will multi-charge the Shield Maidens as well as no, he's not Prosecutor. What's his name? The Pacifier.
Pacifier.
It always feels weird to have the engagement be like that because 40K kind of does something similar, but I understand why it is because I remember earlier editions of like 40K where all you had to do was camp on the edge of a tall thing and it was impossible to be charged. And that's fine. That's not a big deal for this guy because he's going to want to charge, but so I understand that rule, which is why it doesn't bother me to have it, even though like visually it bothers me. They end up here. I will do all my impact attacks onto the Shield Maidens. So they have shields, so they're 5 up. Oh, only 1 dies from that. Yikes. That's not supposed to happen. Then I will swing with my swords. 9 attacks hitting on 4s. Oh man, I already forgot. Hit on 4s, reaping 8. Oh, big money, big money. 7 up defense against these. They're 2 damage a pop, which means they're really good at, oh, stop it.
Okay, it's
Yeah, actually did really well. So only 4 of them died from that, which just means that there's not even a depletion because nobody died from the impact. That was not what I was hoping to happen.
1 died.
What's that?
1 died from the
Oh, that's the other guy. I was looking at the engineer back there. So we do have a leadership test. Leadership test for me, 6 up, or they will be shaken. Okay, at least I have that.
3 of this.
It's all right. We're gonna show off your Herald's ability to rally everybody, right? That would be awesome. What do you want to pull now? I keep telling what I want to pull, and then I get it. So you tell me what you want to pull.
I did want the Pacifier, but now I need a boost.
Boost token.
I got a lot of shaking
purple.
stuff.
No, it's my commander.
Commander.
I feel like I kind of have to, given the rules that these guys have, choose the lieutenant because she can hand out stealth to a core unit at the beginning of her activation. So I'll give that once again to the drone. So stealth 12. So we can't shoot at them if they're more than 12 inches, and if you're within it, it's -2 to hit them. Just realized, been totally forgetting, my field officer has a 12-inch aura of +1 to hit from melee and close combat. Oh, sorry, melee and shooting, and I forgot that last turn. I don't know if it would have made much of a difference, but the fact that there's just like 1 guy left there and 2 guys left, it makes me wonder. So we're gonna just, after having handed out stealth, we're gonna run over here because I'm out of range. I would have charged a Pathfinder if I could, but I could not. So, I mean, maybe I would have. I don't know if that would have exposed her too much. Right to there. Remember, you're trying to get a boost. Just
Purple
feel
boost.
the tokens, because these are 3D printed. You should be able to. It's a commander, not a boost. Yeah. Activating the mechanic because you'd rather probably go boost on the Herald, maybe.
Definitely.
So you can rally everybody. Just going to charge the engagement droids. They have parry, so you're -1 to hit, so you're hitting on 5s. But anti-armor 8+, they'll go.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's better.
Okay, I got 2 10-up saves and a 6-up save. How did you do that? 10 up. 6 up. Hey, could we reverse those? Could we just do that?
I wish that all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
That does kill 1, so this is the leader, so I have to kill 1 of these 2. And then you need to close ranks. There we are. What are you going to do?
Purple elite, close. We're getting closer.
Working your way up. Going to take a bit of a chance, activate these guys. The support specialist. First thing you're going to do is a leadership test to unshake them. Normally it'd be -2, but you have the Herald inside those ruins. He's shouting support through the walls. 5 up, 60% chance you could do it. I'm rooting for you. Oh, that's too bad.
So now I don't
If you
know what
root
I'm
for
gonna
your
do.
opponent, you win either way. That's something that Scary has taught me.
Yes.
Because then you get to be excited for them, and if they fail, you go, ah, but secretly in your head you're going, yes. 2 shots hitting on 5s. These do stun, and then 8s are anti-armor. So 1 hit. We got a 5-up defense, which I pass, and then I have a leadership. Normally a -2 because these guys force a -2 on armored, but I have the officer nearby who has inspiring, so I ignore negative modifiers. So looking at a 5+. Shaken anyways.
All right, that was the important one.
So I'll still have a chance to unshake him when he goes, but I will not be able to. I can boost him, but I won't be able to use his boost ability. Oh,
Support.
Your support. The pacifier. So he's got to attack. You're choosing not to focus because you're hoping to kill me so you can then move.
That's right.
So you got 4 attacks. I got parry, but you upgraded them to get the extra accuracy. So you're hitting on 4s. You missed. Nope, that's a hit. Okay. Sorry, one of those was piercing because you choose that beforehand. So here's the piercing one, need a 10. Killed one guy, and the rest of these need 8s. Yeah, you wiped the last 2 guys out. Yuck.
Mission accomplished.
He's strong. Now he can move his 8 inches. He's not flying though, so you gotta follow the normal rules of measuring down and over. Has managed to grab that objective though. That's scary. Now this whole side is scary. You gonna draw a boost? No.
No.
Core. Activating these infantry. You're gonna move forward to grab the objective, but stay in line of sight of the prosecutor. He'll have heavy cover, but still be able to take some shots. Oh yeah. Hit on 8s, but every one is going to be reaping, so every hit will be 2 hits. 2 of them, so 4. I'll have a 4-up save there. Oh, I tank it. Are we gonna get to use our boost? You've got 3 in there. You think that you'd be able to use one? What do you got?
5 total.
Hey, I guess I should be careful what I ask for. Man, I've barely gone. I've had 2 units do stuff, but what are you gonna boost?
I don't know now because the 2 that I wanted it on have already gone.
Yeah, because one of the boosts is your War Herald, who's in there, gains a 24-inch aura of being able to give everybody a chance to unboost or to unstun.
Yeah, that's what
But you don't really need that right now because they've already gone, and there's only one of those guys, and these guys are no longer engaged, and you've got that objective. So that seems less important, but maybe you still do it. I don't know. You decide.
Yeah.
Hidden behind this wall is a unit of Shield Wardens, and they are going to boost for swift and a better impact. And they're actually able to charge. We already measured it carefully because the extra 2 inches from the War Herald lets them really get up here. They wouldn't have been able to make this charge otherwise. So here they come. Right off the bat, we got 10 impact hits because they're 2 each when they're boosted, and they've taken that boost. So 5-up saves. 1, 2, 3, 4 go through. Immediately brings them down to 8. And the hammers are actually good at taking up big things. Now you got your hammers hitting on 4s. 8s do extra damage. So we got 6 regular ones and 1 crushing. So these are all damaged 2, whereas the other one will be damaged 4. I've only got 8 wounds left. 5-up save against all of these. All right, I don't have anything to buff that. No? Okay, here we go. 1, 2 get through at 2 damage. So I have 4 wounds left.
4 left. What matters?
So this 5-up, if I fail it, you will kill it. I don't know who to root for now. Me! No, you got him! Command point reroll.
Wait, what? Yeah.
Yeah, I did it.
Me too.
Oh, there's no command point rerolls in this game. Oh, look at that. You killed him. We do explode though, which will hit my field officer and you, but that's a big deal. I did not get to activate this turn. So 12 wounds to start, so I roll 12 dice. Every 9 plus will do 1 damage, 1 AP2 hit on both the units. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Not bad. Start with you. You got 7-up save against these. Okay, only 1 guy dies, so 1.5. So one of them goes down, everyone gets hurt, and now my officer. 7-up on my leader. Oh, there was supposed to be 4 of them, so I know I did well on that, but I'm gonna roll the appropriate number of dice. 2 get through. 6 wounds left, and you kill the prosecutor. That's a big W for you right there. Okay, now I don't like that you're just going. This is not an I go, you go game.
Well, that was a boost.
That was a boost, so I have to go next. Give me a boost.
Nope.
No,
that would have been me again.
Yeah, that's you. It's not, that's you again. My tokens are in there, right? That's dead, so keep going.
Yep, we just got rid of that.
That doesn't count, that doesn't count. Nope,
That
keep
would've been me
going.
again.
And we're just gonna show that sometimes it takes a while to get to, there we are. Hey, a boost, I'll take it. Hard choice, but I am gonna do the drones. And I'm gonna turn on their, could also redeploy and really kind of hop to the back and start to deal with you back there. Yeah, you know what? Because you killed my prosecutor, so I have a lot less firepower here. Normally I'd turn on their target coordination, target lock, which would turn on that aura of no cover, but I'm not worried about that anymore. So they are gonna redeploy. So we're gonna pick them up and I'll measure this, but I'm essentially coming back over here. I'm gonna get somewhere essentially, I'm gonna go as far away actually as possible. So I'm just within 16 inches because I have an 8, well, I'm gonna stay within range so that just a move can get on there.
Okay.
I could actually, oh no, because you have 9 dudes and he counts as 3. So you've got 12 on there and I'd have 10. So, because they could redeploy, then move on to it, because they move 8 inches, or even a 6-inch move. But you've got enough guys there. So I'm going to just redeploy, so that I'm in range to jump on it next turn, and then I'm going to fire at them because they won't have cover from there. So we'll end up over here, shoot at the infantry. 7s to hit, reaping 9. That was really bad, only 4 hits. Not even enough to get you depleted. AP 1, should be 7-up saves. Oh,
Nice. Only 1.
made all of them but 1. That was not what was supposed to happen. So next turn I need you to make sure you draw my core first. I don't need to be boosted, just need to be core.
All right.
And the problem is those infantry haven't gone. I was really counting on killing 4 or 5 of them, and you got a boost. So you'll activate them, use the boost to call reinforcements, bring back the 1 dead guy. And then what's your plan? Move
They're
and
going
shoot.
to move back here and secure this objective and shoot into the drones.
Okay, so pop them back into short range. I do have stealth on, so you're still -2. Hit on 8s, they're all reaping though. So every hit will be 2 hits. 7 up, you killed 2 of them. And you just said that you were hoping for more, and I would say, me too. I have to go next, and it'll be my commander. I think I've really got to play to the objectives now, because this is scary. You've killed 2 units, so I need to kill 2 units so that neither of us get the point. Like, if I can kill 3, then yay, but that would take a lot. So I'm going to activate my Bladeburn Captain, because I want to save the boost for him, theoretically. And I'm going to fire into your support specialist. So we're hitting on 2s thanks to the battle synergy or the target coordination of the field officer. You're going to remember that this time, and hopefully not roll 1s. 8s are piercing. Okay, we got 2 8s and a hit.
Probably
Got the 2 10-ups. You only got 2 guys left. Fell both of these, they're dead. Okay, good.
Yep.
I was expecting to see 10s. All right, part 1 of my 3-part plan has been successful.
No.
Give me
no
a
more-
boost,
no
will
more-
ya?
No more boosts.
No.
My elite.
Wait, are you done with your... Oh, no, you still have the Pathfinder.
That guy.
Leadership test to unstun. You got Inspire nearby, so it's a 5-up. He's stunned. 1 action only.
So
Let's hear
she's
one
already
action.
gone.
She's already gone. You are
Yep.
close enough to shoot her, but she does have stealth.
Yeah. So I think I need to protect my points and just move them out of the way.
Oh, and prevent me from getting that
Yeah.
extra. At least easily, unless I can find a way. So you're going to move 6. You're not going to be able to help. You're not going to be able to grab that objective because I count as 3 and you count as 0 because you are shaken.
All right.
We're almost done here. I think all of your guys have gone except your War Herald.
Yeah, Warheld still.
And you get nothing because they've already gone and they were boosted
Gone.
or dead. And your core have
They
already
boosted.
gone because they were boosted. And then you
And-
get your commander. There you go.
There it is.
Yeah. Not much for him to do, so he's just going to relocate a little bit with a, we'll call it a run, just so you use both actions.
Just
For
stand
now.
there and yell menacingly.
Just me. I got a boost in there, commander and an elite. I would like a boost.
Commander.
Okay, that's not what I asked for. Really not a lot of choices for him. If I get lucky, I can kill this unit, but at the very least, I can bring it down in strength. So I'm going to fire his drone at them, and I'm going to focus first for the +1 to hit. Hit on 3s. Yeah, 3 hits. 6-up saves. Fail all 3 of these, I kill 2 guys. 2 of them is good.
Too.
Only 1 damage a pop. It's meant to clear up big units. And so kill 1, wound 1. Oop, there we go. So now I only have my elite unit left. So it's a 50-50 whether they're boost. I don't think it actually matters in this case because their boost is all about close combat. And I don't think they want to charge.
Still.
It's boost. After doing a bunch of nerd math, I think my best chance is just to stand still, focus, and shoot at them. So if the focus goes to 3s, with the battle synergy goes to 2s. And so we're hitting on 2s, 8s are piercing. Oh, it mattered. So 1 piercing. So we got 5 6-ups, fell 2 of these, and we're just, 3 of them. Are there 3 guys left or 2 guys left?
3.
Okay, so fell 3 of these and they're all dead. 6-ups, 1, 2, 3, they're dead.
Yep.
That's about the most fantastic result I can expect, because that actually makes us equal in how many units we killed. So you don't get those
Yep.
2 points,
That's huge.
and I get to keep my objective on top of that. So that's actually swinging the game back. I feel much more confident in the game at this point. Now the order that their tokens are pulled next turn, especially back there, is going to matter a whole heck of a lot. So, but this is the end of round. At the end of round 2, I hold this objective and that objective, so that's worth 3 points. You do the same thing, but neither of us killed enough.
Nope.
So the score goes to 6-4 for me.
Close.
I maintain the lead. We're in round 3, but I feel like this next roll is going to, or the next pull is going to really determine it. Well, if certain things are pulled. Because if you draw a boost, that guy just jumps over here, kills these 2 guys most likely, and takes the objective, and now I'm screwed.
Yeah.
Right? Right.
Yeah,
I do have a
but
couple.
you do have the commander still, and your drones are back here on my
Yeah,
near
'cause
my objective.
They could move forward, kill you, and take your objective, right? Have you get because you can't. I don't know. Maybe you blocked your objective well enough. I'm not sure. We'll find out. All right, draw a token.
All right.
This suspense is killing me.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm
we
winning.
both feel like we're on the back foot.
Oh, but yeah, we both feel like we're out of back foot, right? My commander.
Yep.
Quick analysis. I don't think I have to worry about your Pathfinder. Even if it becomes unstunned or unshaken, I could just kill it with that character. I'd really like to boost my field officer so he can get his. He has another drone attack that he can do that's really strong. But I'm not going to be able to do that. The captain can't really shoot anything, so I need to activate him. I have to be as efficient as possible. So I'm going to activate him. He's going to pop his head through this wall, so that means he is exposed. I'm going to actually make sure he's got cover against anything shooting him. And he'll have stealth as well, being near this unit. And I'm going to fire into the Immari infantry. Just 7 shots in on 4s.
5 times.
Only 4 hits, so I can't even shake you. So who cares what happens next here, because I really don't have much else to shoot at them. Well, not yet. So AP 1, so you got 7 up saves. And you fail all 4 of them at least.
They'll be back.
I know if you decide to boost them, they'll be back. Give me a boost or a core.
Actually, I'm going to use my interrupt to guarantee that I go.
Okay. What are you going to get? I don't like that you use that. You got your commander?
Yep. I was hoping not to get a
So
commander,
before
but-
you go, I'm going to decide to do the same thing. So technically, you're supposed to do that before the person activates. In this case, no big deal. It's doesn't matter to me. But
Same outcome.
I'm going to make sure that I go next.
Okay, fine.
Well, that actually worked out for you. The commander, the Herald is in charge range.
It
so you
did.
can charge into my drones.
I wasn't expecting that to work out with the commander, but
so now
this is
I
great.
don't have any easy way to get that objective. His attacks aren't that great. 3 attacks hitting on 4s. But as long as one of them hits, they all hit. There is stun on it. 6 up. One of them dies. And then I have a 6 up leadership. Not shaken. But in the end, it doesn't matter. You've basically held them back here, so that's a big deal.
Right.
I have to go next. What do you got?
Delete.
Okay. I don't like this at all. They don't have any targets to shoot. I am going to just run them. So I'm basically going to put them as far over this way as possible to make sure that you can't charge them. No more anything. We don't get any
Shenanigans.
choices. We both used up our ability. What do you get? An elite.
My elite.
That's your Pathfinder, so you got to try to unshake him first. 7 plus.
Nope.
No, it's a 6. Just going to shoot my character. So you got 3 attacks hitting on 7s, and they're all reaping. So 2 hits in total because of the reaping. AP 2 with the improvement, so 7 up. It's cocked. Made 1. Down to 7 wounds. Underwhelming turn so far, except for your dumb charge with your dumb banner.
It's okay. That Pathfinder was insulted. You didn't feel threatened.
Yeah. Hey, my boost. Okay. I don't. Yay. There's not a lot of good choices here. I'm going to activate these guys. I'm going to use their redeploy boost action, and I'm going to redeploy right off the bat. We're just going to pop up over here, and then we'll shoot down at them with the hopes of somehow killing 5 of them, which is not likely. Because if we kill 5, they might get shaken, and then you don't get that 1 point, which might make the difference. We end up here, firing down. So hitting on 7s, 9s are reaping.
7
We
up.
got 6 hits with 7 up defense, so if you gotta fail 5 of these. So only 1 7 up, please. Go ahead.
7 ups.
Oh golly, you made 3 of them. Only 3 guys die. And then you'll boost them and bring them back. Yeah, that was my boost, so you have to go next.
Right.
What do you decide to get? No?
Not one of your boosts.
That's my boost. It's not allowed.
My boosts. No,
No, your commander.
Commander.
Yeah, that's has to be your engineer.
Mechanic.
Your mechanic, sorry. Nice simple run around the big guy. Get on the objective, right?
Yep.
So over there he goes. Whew, very uneventful round 3 so far. We got my core, which is already, no, your
Mine.
core. Yeah. Activate the ones in the back. What are they gonna do?
I'm just gonna shuffle back a little bit and take shots. Okay.
So 6 shots hit on 8s, which are reaping. And we got 2 of them, so 4 hits. 7 up saves. So only 1 dies. We're really winding down
Elite?
this turn.
They boosted.
I only have 1 elite.
Okay.
So why did I have 2 elite tokens in there? Sorry for cheating. I seriously
Redo.
Redo, yeah. Redo the whole game. Another core for you. Shield Maidens need to do a leadership. 8+ to unshake. Oh, they do it! Rawr.
Got it that time.
They're just gonna run around. They don't really have anything else to do. All the fun happened in turn 2. Draw again. I've only got one unit left.
Nope.
Hey, that's my commander.
There it is.
Really don't want you to get a boost token on your big dude.
I really want one. I really want it.
Commander will go. I'll hand out stealth to this core unit. It doesn't matter now because you already shot them. And then I will charge.
Oh no.
Got 3 pistol shots first, so 4s. So 2 hits. 7-up saves. 1 wound left. And then my sword hits on 3s, reaping 8. Oh, okay, that's 6 hits. Also 7-ups. If you fail one of these, you're dead.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. I killed a unit, so that's going to help for the who killed more units this battle round. Still have my captain. What you going to pull next?
One of my boosts.
No, one of my boosts. That's my core. I already did that.
They went. It can
That's
still be my
boost. Or your support. Your core. Okay. Core. So that would be these infantry. Shooting at the field officer, hitting on 7s, reaping 8. Got 3 hits. 4-up save. I take 1 wound. Brings him down to 5. Get me a boost, please.
No,
or your support, so you don't boost your support.
No, that whole activation, it'll be pointless because I'm going to draw a boost.
Nope. Dang it. That's what you're waiting for. That's actually quite lucky because you pulled everything except your support.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're going to give him swift and fly, I'm assuming?
I am.
So you jump all the way over here to get on my back objective. Actually taking it because you count as 3 models and these guys only count as 1 each because they're not large. So my Blade Burn captain is going to need to come down. And then you're going to murder my field officer, I'm assuming. Impact 3, so I got 5-up saves. One of those gets through. And then you're going to swing your swords really fast and give them reaping. So 3s to hit, 7s are reaping. So, oh golly.
3.
I can only fail 1 8-up save. I died. Multiple times.
Brutally.
Goodbye, field officer.
All mine.
Now I have to go next, and you're done. All I have left is my captain. I don't even need a boost at this point, but I'll take it. What do you got? Very dramatic. Not the boost. That's not too big a deal because I wasn't going to redeploy, and the precision won't matter. I'm just going to come back down here. So now I have 5 models because commanders count as 3. So I'll retake my back objective, and then we'll see what happens. And then maybe we'll get lucky and do some damage to this guy. I've got 3 attacks, or 3 damage a pop. I can't kill him, but I might be able to.
Yeah, it can hurt him.
I would be happy to do 3 damage, and I'd be ecstatic to do 6, and just like winning the lottery to do all 9. 3s to hit, piercing 8+. Ugh, 2 hits.
Okay.
2 5-up saves. Fail one of these for me, will you? You did, thank you. He's down to 7, so there's still a chance, because if these guys activate first, they could actually just wipe him out really easily and finish that off. So, this is interesting, because that's the end of the round. That was a very interesting but low kill count round. We both killed 1 unit, so nobody gets the points for that. And we both control 3 points worth of objectives. So I retain the lead. I have a 2-point lead. I don't remember, I think it was 6-4, now it's 9-7.
Yep.
So we go into the last round, and I think it's gonna come down to who goes first. And also up here too, because there's these 2 backline objectives that the order of operations is going to matter because she's got stealth, so she's just going to stay back here. I can't take care of all of this. So it's really coming down to, I hope that I draw a boost token. I don't even need a boost token. I just need an elite token, which is what I would want. Give me an elite, then a boost. Is that too much to ask? Let's go to round 4. Okay, hold on. Just green boost. Go ahead. No, green elite. Green elite. So give me a green elite.
To say purple.
Green elite or boost. I'll take either. Commander. No. Not helpful. Okay, well, this isn't the worst thing. I am going to focus, then fire. And, oh golly. So because I got stun on my weapon, so just by hitting you, you're gonna have to do a leadership test. But if I do any damage, it'll bring you below half as well, so you'll be depleted, so that'll be a leadership test as well. It would be 2, in fact. So, and if I can get you shaken, your herald is all the way back there, then to unshake it'll be really hard, and then you won't be able to charge, and you won't be able to hold that objective, and I'll be in good shape.
This is big.
We're looking at 2s to hit, 8s are piercing. I'll just take the 2s. No 1s.
Just one.
No 1s. Huh, 2 piercing. So you could die from this.
Yeah,
so you got
good.
1 5-up and 2 6-ups. If you fail all 3 of these, you die. That's like the best situation. But you got to fail at least 1. Just fail at least 1 for me. 1 5-up. 1 5-up. It's kind of cocked. Why don't you roll that one again? Sorry, I'm not trying to take it away. Okay, you got it.
Okay.
And now 2 6-ups. Do not make both of these.
6 and a 7.
Okay,
Oh,
okay, we got
Good
it.
one.
That's all I needed. That's all I needed. You could still boost them to let them charge, but so we got 2 leadership tests. So you got to make both 5-up leadership tests. Ooh, I don't like this either. These odds are always. Oh, you got it. All right, we're good. Now, if you still pull a boost, I'm dead because then you'll be able to charge.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah. Okay, give me a boost or an elite, please.
I'm gonna pull one of my boosts so I can
No.
put it on him.
No. Commander. Okay, that doesn't really do anything for you.
We're going back and forth.
All right, all right.
He's just
Not much you can do. So the engineer or the mechanic is just going to burn the activation.
He's gonna run and get closer to the guy for next time. Just the pacifier.
Well, there's no next time.
Oh, true. This is round
This
4.
is round
I
4.
forgot already.
That's why I'm just like, you might as well sit on the objective,
Yeah.
just in case I manage to somehow do something with my drones or whatever. And
Yeah.
they come over and kill everybody. Like if you left the objective, then my drones could come over here and possibly take you off of it. Okay, so this is still tense. We're still waiting to resolve. Well, your side as well, but go. Just do it. No! 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 So you're gonna
coming
boost
in.
your guys so you can bring some back?
Yeah, I'm just gonna boost the infantry
Yeah.
so they can bring their models back. They're really upset that
Yeah.
they're no.
Yeah. Oh, no. Well, at least you can't use any of his boost abilities, but that also doesn't matter. I'm assuming you're going to multi-charge?
Yes.
All right, so he's 8-inch move, so this is easy. Who are you putting the impact on?
How many wounds do they have?
1 on him, 5 on him.
Impact on the mechs.
Okay.
That's not ideal. Okay,
So something you
he's-
want to reconsider is that if you do this, then this guy dies, and you'd have to put all your attacks on the captain, and then this guy's free to shoot and kill you
Yep. So we're not gonna do that. We'll put the impact hits on.
on the captain. Okay, good idea. So 3 6-ups on the captain. Take 2 wounds.
Do.
Hard choice here. If you kill the mechs, you don't get the objective because I count as 3 and you count as 3. If you kill the captain, I'll get to punch you back when they activate. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna attack the captain. Try to get the kill points too.
They get the kill points, and if I don't manage to kill you, then you'll also get the 4 points objective, which would win you the game. Hit the captain on 3s. 7s are reaping. Yeah, the captain's gonna die. Hey, 9-up saves. I did well, but the captain's dead. Dead. D-E-D. I am so smart. S-M-R-T. Okay, all right. Not ideal, but maybe I have a chance to hurt you back. So give me a
chance.
boost, not an elite now. I don't want anything but my boosts.
There it is.
Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna boost these guys. It doesn't matter who the leader is, but I'm gonna make this one the leader, and that way it closes ranks before it fights. I'll focus first, obviously, and I gotta choose the boost is something their fists get, but it's like 2 different choices. I'm gonna choose to give them anti-armor, so we're gonna like punch really hard straight forward rather than being like with reaping. So we're gonna focus first. We'll hit on 3s and 8s are the nasty anti-armor. 2 of these have to get through though to kill you. Well, we did one of them really good, and the other one's not as good. So you got 2 5-ups and 1 10. Do the 10 first, just for me, so I can see that you failed the 1. Or if you get it, then I'm really in trouble. Okay, good. So you gotta make 2 5-up saves.
Okay.
Otherwise you die. No!
Got it.
No! That's game. Like, well, I'm pretty sure, but let's finish it up. I'm not gonna call it yet. We're almost done. Yeah, the thing I actually thought was gonna happen is that you would explode and do 2 damage to me,
Yeah.
and then I'd get shaken, and then I wouldn't get the objective either.
That's what I was thinking too.
But, well, I have to go next. No, you have to go next.
Yeah.
It was me that just went. Felt like it was you. That's me.
I'm gonna put that down.
I can't believe you survived that. That is totally rigged.
Okay.
I wouldn't, like when I go again, I wouldn't mind a boost because then I could bring my droids over here to try to finish him off. It would be interesting.
There it is.
There you are, core. Activate the infantry in the back. What are they going to do?
They're going to aim and shoot.
So hitting on 7s, 8s are reaping. 6-up saves. 2 die. That's enough to force a leadership. 6 up. We're good. Give me a boost. Give me a... No, that's your core.
It's my next roll some more.
It's going to move and then shoot. Hitting on 10s, but they are reaping. Nothing.
Nope.
Give me a boost, please. Okay, that works too. Commander will hand out stealth to them, so you can stop shooting at them. And then that's it.
Next.
What do we got? What do we got? Okay, my boost.
There's your boost.
All right, interesting. So right now, as it stands, he's going to have killed more of me than I have him. And there's nothing I can do about that because you've killed 2 units. I've killed 0. And I've only got 1 unit left to go with. So that's 2 points. That ties the game up. We both have 2 points from this, so that's still tied. You've got 1 point here, but you'll have 4 points there. If I can kill him, then I'll hold the 1 in the back, and it will be a tie. That's what I'm going for. We're redeploying. We're gonna come up here and we're gonna fire into combat, which has a chance to hit my own guys. I predict that I will kill you and kill enough of me to shake me, and you'll win the game because you'll win by 1 point.
Yep.
You ready?
Make it happen.
This is a good ending.
Yep.
So I got 4 shots. They're all gonna hit on 9s. 1s and 2s hit me. I'm just as likely to hit me as I am to hit you, but when I hit you, it's reaping, so it's 2 hits. So it means I'm kind of better at hitting you slightly.
I'm rooting for you to hit me.
I kind of want to see you blow up and kill me enough that I'm shaken, and then you win by a point because of that. Hit me twice, and you twice.
Okay.
I'll let you go first.
Okay.
You got 2 5-up saves. You fail either of them, and you die. Go ahead. Yeah.
Not from that.
I've got 2 something saves. 1 of them goes through. And you kill, it was this one, which makes me off the objective. It doesn't matter though, because you're on the objective, and that's it. It's not enough to force save. It doesn't matter actually, I'm boosted, so I guess I couldn't get shaken. But yeah. So in the end, you win the game by, it's actually a good 5 points at this point, because you get the 4 points for that one and the 1 back there, whereas if I killed you, I would have got 1 point and you would have got 1 point.
And that sounds like a lot, but that 5 could have easily been 1 or 0.
Yeah, exactly. So, good game.
Good game.
That was ridiculous. I can't believe that. It felt like I didn't even have a chance. And then at the very end there, I'm like, wait a second, I could tie the game. And it was, even though I lost, it was by like a very small number of points, relatively speaking, because it jumped a lot because you managed to grab the back objective. So let's talk about this. So this is mainly playtesting the Steel Specters, although we can easily talk about the Immari as well. So we'll do the same thing as last game. I want you to pick 1 or 2 units that you think were, that we made changes to, that you noticed that were better or worse for it. And maybe, or you can pick a unit where you're like, well, I think we still need to make a change to this. Is there anything that pops up in your mind?
Yeah, 4 of them actually.
4 of them? Oh, geez, I just had 2.
Big prosecutor. We didn't get to see what his new rules and stuff take effect, but because of what his rules were, that made me focus fire on him early on. So
okay, so that's a positive.
Yeah.
Because he's actually like, okay, you know what, I don't want him to do this thing.
Yeah.
That he can dig in and make it really hard to hurt him.
Yep.
Okay, good. So that's positive. What else?
The Bladeburn captain. I didn't feel like he was oppressive at all. He's dead. He's over there. But
yeah, the one that was sitting here, the sniper. The sniper.
Yeah.
That he has good utility still.
Yeah, he was.
But not as nearly like just point at something and remove it from play kind of thing.
And even when he can't snipe characters now, he's still, as you saw, he did some damage to the pacifier. He's still a threat.
Well, and shook it too.
Yeah.
You managed to get a boost token to get rid of that, but that is not without merit that he was able to do that.
Yep. And then the drones. I think the drones are the big ones for the Steel Specters for me. This is the first game I've played with them or seen them played in the game where I felt like they were actually a threat.
Right. Do you like their target coordination and target lock?
Yeah, their buffs are amazing. I think the buffs were always amazing, but with the way they are now, they as you saw, they redeploy back here. And if I hadn't got this charge off, they would have been a threat to my home objective.
Yeah. Well, especially because now with the Telrathi Lieutenant, she can hand out stealth to a core unit. And I managed to be able to do that for most of the game on them. And so you hand out stealth and then they jump away. And now they're way harder to deal with.
They are.
Yeah. We never saw their stalwart come into use where they can't get their leadership modified. But they bounced around even without ever bringing drones back, which is something they can do. They had a lot of utility. They just weren't able to do enough of what I was trying to get them to do. Like each redeploy never accomplished what I wanted.
There's a combination of things too there, and they are just core units, so.
Yeah, you're not expecting them to do ridiculous amounts of damage.
And for the Immari, they were stunned the whole game, but I had the support specialist because I love them and their auras.
But
they
they made me focus
game.
on them, right? Yeah. So the same thing as my prosecutor.
Yep.
They didn't get to do their thing, but they were bullet magnets because of it.
Yeah, and I like how that both happened in the middle.
Yeah.
And then the pacifier is one of my favorite Immari models. I'm glad to have been able to play with the actual model.
Well, he's terrifying.
Today, yeah, the rules are great. I love it.
I think in this scenario and on this board, he would be scarier than the ambassador because of the fact that we're actually using a lot of terrain. When you play, I know you do a lot of tabletop simulator, are you using a lot of terrain?
It's about this. It's about this much.
Yeah, so lots of line of sight blocking and kind of funneling where you can run and that kind of stuff?
I'd say I probably have like a couple more barrier type things, but yeah, pretty much this.
Okay, yeah, because I think the game is able to be played with less cover. That's a nice thing. You could actually have an empty table and it will still play. Obviously, it's not going to be as fun because anything can shoot at anything, and that's not the way these games should be. So the terrain really adds to it. So I did like that. I like the interaction of the terrain, making it hard to make choices about where you need to deploy and where you need to move and everything else like that. Anything else?
No, that was just a great game.
Yeah.
We both didn't feel like we were confident we would win until that last round.
Yeah, at that point, it was even then, I was like, I think I can pull off a draw, because it shouldn't have been that hard to kill your guy. I did have the 4 shots, and you saw, you managed to get 2 through. Like 2 5-up saves is not a comfortable thing to have to make.
No, it's not.
In fact, on average, you should fail it. But you did it. You managed to keep 1 wound left on your pacifier and hold that back objective. Yeah, so he is terrifying. We need to get a second one painted up so you can bring 2 in a list and see if that's oppressive.
Yeah, because you can do that now.
Yeah,
no
that's
problem.
Right. That's right. No more. That's the other thing too. We didn't do detachments. At least I think you brought yours in a detachment because you had already built the list, right?
Yeah.
And so yours was still following the detachment rules, and I didn't, which allowed me to not have as many core. And it worked. I was thinking when I looked at my list, I'm like, there's not enough bodies, but it worked, and the game was close. And as long as you play to the scenario, like I'm sure, like if somebody's just trying to kill their opponent, they would be like, this isn't working, this isn't balanced. But I'm like, nah, it worked just fine. I was able to play to the scenario and almost win based on the scenario. The dice went against me in a couple places, and just kind of draw and I'm not just trying to say none of this was your skill. It's more just like there is a lot of unpredictability in Ravaged, which makes for much more exciting games, in my opinion.
Yeah,
awesome.
You have dice tell stories, and now you have tokens tell stories.
And tokens tell stories, that's right. No, it was very action-packed. It was an interesting 3rd round. I found that was
the biggest one.
That was so weird, because not a lot happened, but it was like we were doing the 1st round again. First round is positioning, 2nd round is bloody, 3rd round was positioning again.
Yes.
And then the 4th round wasn't as bloody, but it was deciding.
Yeah, decisive.
Yeah, and I really liked that. It felt like there wasn't like this winding down. It was more like, okay, we got a second climax kind of thing. Oh, that was great. Well, thanks again, Tony, for the game. Thanks, guys, for watching. Don't forget to, if you want to help out with Ravaged, if you want to see this game come to fruition, there's lots of ways you can help out. You can go on the Discord server and help playtest it. The rules are all available there. There's a tabletop simulator. You can proxy whatever models you want and use the rules at home. We do have a Kickstarter coming up, or maybe already happening right now, depending on when this video goes out, for the Steel Specters. If you want to help support us, we could always use more capital, because the one thing about trying to build a game, especially with crowdfunding, is that you go for long periods of time without raising money, and you have to survive those. And all these delays that we get with the factory, I know suck, but they especially suck when we are waiting for them to be done so we can do the next big campaign and generate more revenue. So the Steel Specters is our way to kind of generate some revenue in the meantime. So if you want to help out with that, that'd be great. And there's still some time to buy some stuff for the Wave 1 for the Immari, Veil Touched, and Gorkog, so you can go check that out at the links below. Thanks for watching. Happy wargaming.